Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to 10 times Karens have faced justice in 2023. Now, you guys know I love these Karen videos. They are so entertaining to see these grown-up babies being, dealt with appropriately, put in their place. It's just brilliant. I just don't know what's happening in society, man. It feels like the last 5 years, we've just nosedived in terms of the way we talk to each other, the way we behave in public. It just feels like something is something somewhere has changed the timeline, maybe. But yeah, these videos they do bring me joy, to be fair, and I'm sure a lot of you guys find them entertaining as well. Just seeing people who you think should know better, they really should, have to be kind of spoken to like kids, really. It's going to be a fun one. By the way, guys, if you like the videos, check out the Patreon, full-length movie reactions, exclusive videos, and like the videos and subscribe to the channel, guys. It really does help me out. Let's do it.
Coming back. You wait and see.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
What the hell was
and
that?
Today we're looking at 10 times Karens faced justice in 2023 so far.
Oh, you're working on a door.
Right, come on, Jill, let's go.
Yeah, you
Right,
black
thanks, lads.
man.
For this list, we'll be looking at infamous incidents involving rude, entitled, and horrendous people who got their comeuppance this year in one form or another. Have you ever had a Karen moment? Let us know below. Serenading Karen. Getting inebriated on airplanes is a bad idea.
This looks like England to me.
Yeah.
There we go, they're grabbing a taser.
They're tasing up.
Just like Erica Jane Carlson found out. In January 2023, she was on a Jetstar plane at Gold
Australia.
Coast Airport, Australia, on her way to meet her kids. Carlson, who was reportedly intoxicated, was asked to leave by cabin staff, but she refused as she didn't want to pay for another ticket. So she had to deal with the police, who escorted her from the flight. As she was leaving, the passengers burst out into song with Steam's "Na Na Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye."
You know that is riling her up. She is getting heated.
In March, Carlson was charged with behaving in an offensive or disorderly manner on an aircraft, which comes with a fine up to $9,310.13. Baloo's Bad Bellow.
Oh my God. I mean, listen, have a drink on a plane. That's absolutely fine. Most people do that. But don't get absolutely hammered because, it's just, or if you do, just try and fall asleep. Just try and fall asleep. But yeah, don't make a scene. Don't embarrass yourself.
Sometimes it's the smallest things that can get under a Karen's skin to cause them to immediately descend into racism. In February 2023, Rita Blue was at Amy's Family Pizzeria in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. The TV there was playing a Spanish-speaking series, and that triggered Blue.
You want to have a Spanish on your TV?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Because you're not American, dude.
She went on a racist tirade at co-owner Omar Quinones. Apparently because Baloo's father fought in World War II. That means speaking non-English languages in the U.S. is bad.
Just go away. Go away, man. Honestly, throw her out.
She then played the victim as she recorded the event.
I don't want your food. Why won't you give me your credit on my credit card? You're calling me racist because I am white.
But the police later arrived to stop that. Baloo was charged with ethnic intimidation and harassment afterward and is awaiting a trial date. In better news, Amy's Pizzeria has seen an increase in orders as people rallied around them.
There's so much hate in the world going around right now, so you got to support them and try to change the world by showing like hate won't win.
The case of the
But who cares what they were watching? If the food's tasty, go get your food and leave.
missing biscuit. As Belinda Miller opened her order bag from Popeyes in Augusta, Georgia, she experienced something that we've all gone through at some point: a missing item. Instead of handling it politely, she went another way in February 2023. Even after the store fixed the error and handed her the missing biscuits, she wanted more. Miller called the fast food chain and threatened to drive her vehicle into them. Then, instead of realizing that she probably shouldn't do that, she rammed her SUV into Popeye's entrance.
My God.
Thankfully, she didn't hit anyone since debris blocked her path.
What a crazy woman. She is nuts. Nuts.
Miller was later arrested, with police seeing the obvious damage to her car at her home. She was charged with first-degree criminal damage to property and aggravated assault. Extinguisher rampage.
Who does that? Over some fried chicken? Who does that?
Even paying for food is apparently a no-go for some Karens. In January 2023, Jennifer Holder allegedly ran from the bill at a Buffalo Wild Wings at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. She attempted to escape staff through a secure exit, prompting security to arrive. When they got there, they saw Holder holding a fire extinguisher and going on a rampage through the terminal with it. Police, airport staff, and passengers were all victims of Holder as she walked around spraying the extinguisher with abandon.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. What an idiot.
Some people even had to go to the hospital with breathing difficulties.
Mate, if you've got asthma or any kind of like COPS, I think it is, any kind of breathing problem, you could sue her. You could definitely sue her.
Actually, she was arrested by the police, who were allegedly spat on and kicked by Holder. She was charged
filthy.
with several offenses, including assault and battery.
And damn it, Karen, that's for emergency use only.
Hockey hell. On paper, Katie Stone seemed like a good egg.
I'm going into my 25th season here at Harvard, 26 years as an employee of this great university.
After all, she led Harvard's women's ice hockey program for nearly 3 decades and coached the Harvard Crimson to several championships. But in January 2023, what she's like behind the skates came out when players under her care came forward. They accused Stone of making racist comments, abusing her position, and taking part in hazing events.
During a tirade in the locker room, she accused the team of not showing her enough respect and said they were becoming a group of skaters with, quote, too many Chiefs and not enough Indians.
Reportedly, on top of forcing players to drink alcohol, the coach made the players strip, then slide across the ice, causing burns. Stone also allegedly fostered a toxic atmosphere between the players. She even ignored mental health issues and injuries. In June, with an investigation happening, Stone decided to retire, probably before she was pushed.
After 29 years at Harvard, it comes after a January report from the Globe found multiple players accused her of verbal abuse, hazing, and pressure to play injured.
Kitchener Karen.
Okay, so this one is a weird one for me. Like, obviously I don't approve of the derogatory comments and stuff. It sounds like she, you know, because she was a coach for 30 years, so she was coaching in the 80s then. Like, the atmosphere's changed completely, you know. Like, she probably just didn't modify her methods and tactics and stuff, and the way she dealt with the players, she just didn't change. But obviously, she did cross the line several times.
When Karens are confronted over their racist comments, sometimes they'll resort to violence. In May 2023, Mifra Abid, who worked for the Coalition of Muslim Women of KW, shortly began recording a woman who wasn't named by the press, who was allegedly uttering racist comments at the Drive Test Center in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, when she was asked to wait in line.
Everybody heard you here. Yes. Speaking of racist comment about drunk people. What did I say?
Of course, on camera, the Karen denied the accusation.
I try not to judge a book by its cover, but she looks crazy anyway. She does, that woman there.
Yet, as Abid pressed her, she exploded in rage. She lunged at Abid, took the phone, then pitched it at her. As people called for security, the woman left the center. But fear not, justice came calling later. She was arrested by the police and charged with assault and theft.
We are hurt and shocked by our staff member coming face to face with such a blatant act of hate in public.
Halifax Karen. The next time Justine Morrison goes out,
I wish we could just, you know, live and let live. Why can't we all just get along?
She may want to take some more time before she speaks and acts in public. In January 2023, she and another person were rowdy in the Vine Bar in Halifax, England. When Morrison refused to quiet down and reportedly threw a drink at the bouncer, she was escorted out. Then she responded with a venomous racist tirade towards doorman Dolly Wiley.
Oh, you're working on a door.
Right, go on, Jill, let's go.
Yeah. You
Fine.
black
Thanks, lad.
man.
When the interaction was released online, Morrison was unsurprisingly and permanently banned from the venue. She also obtained a police caution, accepted responsibility, and had to undergo a restorative justice program.
How embarrassing. She looks like she's around 60 or something. Like, you should know better.
Morrison even lost her part-time accounting job at the Shine Theater Arts Company.
Serves you
10
right.
items or jail. For those of us that aren't keen on people, self-checkouts in grocery shops are a wonderful thing.
H-E-B has now upped its grocery game, testing its new app, H-E-B Go, in select stores.
But sometimes there are rules on using them. In March 2023, Linda UK tried to go through one at an H-E-B store in Spring, Texas. When she was denied the option because she had more than 10 items, an agitated UK left the grocery store. The employees were probably hoping this was the end of it, but no. She then returned with a friend. UK reportedly attacked a staff member and pulled her hair before hurrying away from the scene.
Deputies say she came back inside the store and pulled the employee's hair and then slapped her.
The cops later tracked her down and charged her with assault. As part of her bond, UK is banned from shopping at any H-E-B stores throughout Harris County.
Serves her right.
TSA tantrum. Having to throw away liquids at an airport is annoying, sure, but it's necessary. In April 2023, at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport in Arizona, Micaiah Coleman had to give up her unfinished apple juice. Well, she wasn't having that.
Micaiah Coleman was going through security when she assaulted 3 workers.
That smile. I don't know why it's making me laugh so much.
And what they're calling an unprovoked attack.
Coleman, on top of ranting, tried to get her stuff back. When TSA agents attempted to stop her, she reportedly got physical and elbowed one in the head so hard that she gave them a concussion. After taking her shirt off, Coleman grabbed another agent by the hair and punched them repeatedly.
Coleman was told, she told police, that is, that she was angry about the apple juice and that an agent hung up her phone.
It's just apple juice. It's just some apple juice. What's the big deal?
She said she kind of blacked out and vaguely remembers even hitting the agent.
When a coworker stepped in to help, Coleman attempted to strike them and allegedly bit them. After all that, the passenger was eventually arrested and charged with several crimes.
Is there any way I can make a phone call tonight?
Yeah, there will be phones available to you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Harassment Karen.
You're not American. Get off of my property.
Suarez says for more than a year, Klein, a complete stranger, terrorized her family at their home.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Apparently, if your family owned a property decades ago and sold it, that still means it's yours. At least according to Judy Klein. Since January 2022, she had been harassing a Mexican-American family in St. Louis, Missouri, accusing them of being in the country illegally. Over several incidents, Klein had broken into their basement, damaged items, racially abused the Suarez family, and threatened them with a hammer. It wasn't until ring footage of her shouting obscenities on the family's doorstep was put online that the authorities took things more seriously.
I'm sorry, those authorities, I'm not a fan of this, sue this person, sue that person. But it took them a year for them to take this seriously? That is a complete joke.
I'm coming back. You wait and see.
In the past year, Klein had reportedly only been taken into custody temporarily, which is why she kept coming back. In February 2023, Klein was arrested on several charges, including burglary and using a weapon. In June, she gained another offense with the interference of housing rights. Klein was also banned from being near or contacting the family.
I want my family safe and nothing to happen to them.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips.
That last Karen was super creepy. The way she got close to the camera was like, I'm coming back. Wait and see. Like that, it was like it was out of a movie, out of a horror movie. Just, who does that? Does she not have anything to do with her time? Maybe she should have joined a social club, maybe a sewing club or a book club, or do some volunteering. it's not your house. They're just a family living there peacefully. Like, leave them alone. You know, hopefully she's in jail right now, you know, thinking about what she did. Just, what is wrong with people? Like, I used to think that, you know, with age, people automatically became mature and, you know, more sensible, more wise, but I don't think age equals maturity. I'm convinced. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.